What's good, guys? It's Goon here, bringing your ass to my first ever YouTube video. And in this YouTube video, I will be talking about how I got into competitive gaming. You know, this is a topic that a lot of people wanted me to talk about. But before I get into all of that, this gameplay is me playing a public match on Newton Hardpoint, if you guys don't already know. I'm using the PW with Quick Draw Suppressor, and then my perks are Flak Jacket, or I think Hardline, Ghost, Toughness, Dexterity, and Tac Mask. I think I ended up going like 103 and 9 or something like that. But anyway, back to the topic. The way I got into competitive gaming, my uncle, he's a big gamer too. Plays Battlefield. He does YouTube videos for Battlefield as well. But when the Xbox 360 first came out, he bought the Xbox and he had a Call of Duty 4 with it. And when he came home, I used to love watching him play. I was like, wow, this game looks so fun. But I think I was around like 14 at the time, so I didn't play too much. But when my mom did buy me my first Xbox, I grinded Call of Duty 4 public matches. And all I did was like snipe and to have a good time with my friends from school. But so I didn't really get into COD 4 and MW2 too competitive Call of Duty. But when Black Ops 1 came out, a couple of friends from school, they were like, oh my god, Javon, we should totally play game battles. And I'm like, what's game battles? So they told me basically it was a website where you compete to get the best record, and hopefully, you know, you could be eligible for playoffs. So we were like, wow, you know, that sounds pretty cool. So we started playing S&D, I think S&D only map gen. So we only played like the stupid maps like Jungle, Radiation, Crisis, all the maps that weren't played in the MLG rule set. But we were pretty good at it. So I think we came the top. I think we were top page or second page, one of the two. And I loved the competitive aspect of Call of Duty. You know, it was fun. I loved competing to be the best. You know, that feeling always got me. It always made me feel good to be the best. So we grinded up Black Ops 1 S&D. And then when that game was over, MW3 came out. Unfortunately, MW3 wasn't on the MLG circuit, but my friend was telling me that we could play other game types other than Search and Destroy. So we started playing CTF and Search and Destroy because those are the only two game types for MW3. And we were pretty bad. It wasn't the easiest thing to start off to do, but we grinded that game out. And then I ended up making my first team, which was Donut Shop. Donut Shop consisted of myself, Grim, Shawnee, and a player named Nemi. You guys probably don't know him, but we played with him. We went to our first local LAN together, and we ended up placing 4th place. But even the 4th place isn't that good. After that first LAN, man, I loved it. It was like that atmosphere of just being with all these gamers, you know, all these other guys that love doing the same thing that you love to do. It was just a great feeling. So after that, the next big LAN that we wanted to attend was UGC Niagara. If you guys don't know what that was, it's a LAN in Niagara Falls. I forget where it was held, but a pretty good event. They had like mix amps supplied and all that stuff. And we ended up placing second to Apex. Yeah, Apex and Friends, I think was the team name. That team was Merc, Perfy, Revan, and Rambo. We ended up losing this best of 7 series to 4-2 or something like that. But after that event, Rambo and Revan were like, wow, you know, these kids actually aren't that bad, and we've never ever heard of them ever. So Rambo and Revan, they gave me opportunities that a lot of pro players don't give amateurs. So I ended up scrimming Optic a lot more in MW3 than most. And I got my name out there, you know, not a lot of people, but other people started hearing of the team named Donut Shop. And after a couple months of playing with Nemi, we ended up dropping him because his attitude is, I guess, up to par with what we wanted. And then we ended up picking up a player named Towel. You guys probably know him. We played a whole MW3 with him. And we ended up going to UMG, the very last UMG, and we placed top 12. Unfortunately, we were expecting to get higher than that, but we got top 12, and then I think that was like right at the end of MW3. So Black Ops 2 was coming out in a couple months, and we were just grinding. You know, we wanted to get our chemistry together, and we just wanted to become the best in Black Ops 2. And when Black Ops 2 came out, I think Towel got bored of playing Call of Duty, so he ended up leaving the team. And then we ended up being a team of 3 for a couple months. We actually couldn't find a 4th player. And when they announced the dates for MLG Dallas, Shawnee, which is our third player, realized that he couldn't attend because he had a cruise the same weekend.
Lightning strike
So then Donut Shop just consisted of me and Grim. And we ended up going to Dallas with Lynx and Immortal. So the whole Dallas roster was myself, Grim, Lynx, and Immortal. We ended up placing, I think, top 12. We came 9th place. So yeah, we came top 12 at Dallas, losing to Optic Gaming and Team Envious. We only won one series in Dallas. Unfortunately, we beat one chance. But we still got an opportunity to qualify for Call of Duty Championships, which is what we really wanted to do. And after qualifying for Call of Duty Championships, we scrimmed a couple times before and we ended up again placing top 12. I think we came 10th at that event. And something unfortunate happened when we at that event. We lost to Team Envious again and Epsilon. Something unfortunate happened while we faced Epsilon that I don't want to get into because most people already know what happened. So I ended up leaving Donut Shop after Call of Duty Champ, and I was just a free agent for a couple of weeks. And I ran with a couple of teams. Didn't really like what I was seeing because I didn't mesh well with them. But there was another local LAN that came up again. It was another UGC in Agra, and myself, Dylan, Felonies, and Flawless went as a team. We were known as TGK for that event, and we ended up placing second. Again, losing to only Team Envious.
K9 unit on standby.
And after that event, Theory, which is my teammate Dylan, he saw that I had potential. I had the potential to be a good player. So myself, Sharp, Realized, and Theory all played together as a team, and we ended up forming as a team and going with VVV Gaming as an organization.
Hellstorm missile inbound.
And that was my team from actually that was my team from MLG Anaheim. Unfortunately for that event, we ended up placing 7th. We had higher expectations for that event. But yeah, we came 7th. And then after that event, Derek decided he wanted to leave and do things on his own. And then me, Sharp, and Theory currently and now are just a team of 3, looking for a 4th player. But yeah, that's basically how I got into competitive gaming. I had this competitive drive against my uncle to beat him. And I ended up, just making a team with my friends. Having some fun with them. And then after that, I ended up teaming with, I guess, higher tier players because I was dedicated. But, that's how I started playing Call of Duty competitively. I think the video is coming to an end. I think there's about 2 minutes left. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. It would mean a lot if you guys could like and subscribe to the video. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter or on Twitch, I'll leave that in the description below. But thanks for watching, guys. Later.
Hardpoint identified.
Shot out.
Hostile care package inbound.
Attack reload.
Orbital VSAT awaiting orders. Orbital VSAT online. Hellstorm missile inbound. Friendly lightning strike inbound. K9 unit awaiting orders. K9 unit in your AO. Objective almost complete. Don't quit now. Hostile UAV above. Swarm on standby. Hardpoint contested. Friendly swarm inbound. Counter UAV inbound. Objective timeline.
Shot out.
Hardpoint is ours. Orbital VSAT online.
I'm dry.
X-check complete. RTB.